Hey, how you doing? It's Greg Martinez with freedomformulasystem.com, and right now I want to talk to you about how to get laser focused. So, the best way possible that I can give you the piece of advice that you need to get focused is you absolutely need to write whatever it is that you want to accomplish down on a piece of paper. Take pen to paper, and I mean this with full sincerity. If you can actually just take the pen and paper and write down what it is that you need to do for that day, for that week, for that month, it'll help you tremendously because the reason that we don't get focused is because we think about what it is that we need to do and then we get distracted, we get pulled away, things get told to us, and your brain can only take in so many words per day. And I'm not a psychologist or what have you, but I couldn't tell you the exact number of words that you can take in on a daily basis, but I do know that if you go search in Google, I'm sure you're going to find a boatload of information covering how many words per day the human mind can actually accept. And so when you don't write it down, it doesn't get burned into your subconscious mind. It doesn't get stored when you're actually visually seeing and you're writing down your thoughts. Almost similar to the way that we post on social media, right? Or, we send out an email or something. When we actually type it out and we see it visually, what it is that we're thinking, it tends to, get more cemented into your mind. So what I would suggest is writing it down. I can remember back when I was in, my elementary days, I remember I used to get in trouble a lot. And so one of the things that happened was I got in trouble in class for talking too much or talking out of turn. And so I ended up going to, spend some time with the principal in their office. But I also was with another group of kids that, had to do some kind of, quote unquote punishment or whatever, for basically talking aloud or talking too much in class and disrupting the class. So what they had us do was, I'll never forget, some of the worst punishment that you can get as a kid is having to write down a statement like "I will not talk in class anymore," or "I will not talk in class," loud or what have you, and they make you what they call do lines. And if you can relate, you understand exactly what I'm talking about. But they would make us do 100 lines or 200 lines, depending on how severe we disrupted the class. And what you would have to do is after you do your homework, when you get home from school, you'd have some more homework or a bigger homework assignment that you'd have to accomplish, and you have to bring it back to detention. So what they would make me do is I'd get a regular notebook spiral. I would get a pen or a pencil, and every single line I'd have to write that statement, and I'd write it over and over and over again 100 times, 200 times. So you can imagine how many times I had to write it. It taught me a lesson, number one, because my hand hurt or my wrist hurt from writing it so much, but it also cemented what it is they were trying to teach me, or what statement I needed to remember was to not do this particular thing in class. So with that, I never understood that when I was a kid, but now being an entrepreneur, I can clearly understand how that can get you laser focused inside of your business is if you actually just take pen and paper and go to work and write down what it is that you need to do, even for the day or for the week or for the month, whatever it is that you want to plan out, make sure you take pen, push it to paper, and I promise you it'll help you get way more focus inside of your business. So with that, I will see you in the next video. I hope you got some value out of this, and I'll see you out there on the internet. Bye-bye.